This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate with everyone out there. But if I am connecting with your energy, please don't forget to hit the little thumbs up button below the video to let me know that. If I'm not connecting with your energy in this particular reading, there is a link in the description box below where you can check your moon and your rising sign, and maybe you will resonate with one of them. If you have already subscribed to my channel and you're returning, thank you. Also, welcome to my newcomers. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and I am picking up on your energy, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm not going to get into a long drawn out introduction. Anything else that you need to know about me is in the description box below. Let's get on with your reading, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, the first card that you have for your past is the Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo. So that tells me that you spent a lot of time alone, thinking about something, spent a lot of time being single, maybe just doing some soul searching. But whatever it was that you were thinking about long and hard, you decided that now you're going to get back out there. You're going to come out of hermit mode. You're going to get back out into society, maybe start meeting people if you were single. If you went through some type of a breakup or something, maybe you just had to spend a little bit of time alone thinking about some things, and now maybe you're ready to talk to the person, compromise with the person, because the next card we have is the Temperance card, sign of Sagittarius. That's an angel. Maybe an angel came down from heaven and sent you your soulmate out of the blue, because it is attached to the Page of Cups. But this is about chemistry. It's about patience. It's about healing. It's about being balanced. If this is a relationship, there's good chemistry here. But I always notice in this card that the angel has one foot on the land and one foot in the water. So it makes me feel like you're still on the fence about something, or you were in your past. Maybe that's what you had to take a lot of time thinking about. Do I want to go in the land or do I want to go in the water? But in comes the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A message out of the blue, a message of love, an invitation to go somewhere. Someone could have expressed their feelings to you, telling you how much they love you, how much they admire you. Maybe somebody has a crush on you or had a crush on you. You were unsure if you wanted to get into a relationship with them. Could also represent an invitation to a wedding, because I am seeing a wedding here. A proposal or an engagement. Anyway, you seem to be very happy about something. You seem to have decided to want to work something out with someone you love, someone you care for. You were unsure about it, but we come into your present and we have the Ten of Pentacles, sign of Virgo. This person offers you stability, being surrounded by people who love you, having everything that you need. It's a good, stable, solid foundation. Maybe you decided to buy a house with this person, move in with this person. This could even represent a job promotion for someone. Maybe you were thinking about leaving your job and you were, kind of on the fence about doing it. And then they came in with some kind of message and said, oh, we love you so much. We need you. We don't want you to leave. Here, we'll give you a big fat promotion. It does represent like a lump sum of money, a windfall, but it's mostly about family, because I am feeling family here. But here we go into the center of the reading, and we have the good old devil, sign of Capricorn. So it looks like this person has ulterior motives. Somebody is either offering you this because they want to control you. I feel like you're very tempted by this offer. Your heart is here. You're not using your head, Cancer. The devil is toxic energy, cut and dry. Someone is trying to manipulate you, trying to sabotage a relationship. I feel like there's a relationship here. I even feel like somebody could be moving in with their parents, or their parents could be offering them something. I'm getting more of an older man who could be at a distance. Not necessarily parents. I'm feeling more like father. We got this father, grandfather kind of person sitting here in the background. The hermit represents an older man. But I got a boy and a girl here, and then I got a boy and a girl there. So I feel like this boss, this father, this older man is trying to control a boy and a girl. Now these could be his children, or if it's a boss, it could just be, you know, a man and a woman. I feel like these people are young. I'm getting pages here. Younger than the older man, obviously. I feel like there's a trap here, Cancer. I feel like this person wants to have a hold over you, or you would like not have any freedom, like dominating you. The next card we have is the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is good news, exciting news, something that you want to tell everybody about. Guess what happened? I got a job promotion. I met the love of my life. We're getting married. I'm moving in with my parents. Whatever it is, I think it's a poor decision. I don't think the news is so good. I did get Crossroads. The answer is no. And self-worth. So, the Seven of Wands in the upright position as your overall energy also tells me that the answer needs to be no. Whatever this person is tempting you with, you need to have the strength, take the leadership, follow your head here and not your heart. You're at the crossroads and you don't know which road to take, but take the road that's going to lead to your happiness and use your head here. This offer seems too good to be true to me. And if an offer seems too good to be true sometimes, it is. You see this darkness down the middle here? I don't like that. It's dividing the happiness. There's all happy, good cards on both sides of that diagonal line that's running down the middle of this reading. Almost like somebody's trying to break somebody up. That's what I'm going to call this reading, ulterior motives. There's something behind this person and why they're giving you this offer. We come into your future. The first card we have is the Nine of Wands, sign of Sagittarius. So here you are, you move in with this person, you accept this job promotion, you accept this offer from this older man. I keep hearing older man. And you move in with them, or you say, yes, I'm going to be your wife, or just, yes, I'll take your offer, plain and simple. That makes me feel like you're letting your guard down here. We got the High Priestess coming up under the Seven of Wands. In reverse tells me you're not using your intuition. You're hesitant. You kind of know, deep down in your gut, you know that you shouldn't do this. You know it's not a good idea. And now you're asking yourself in your future, do I really want to stand here anymore? I'm exhausted. I'm wounded. I did have something similar in the Gemini reading yesterday. And I'm kind of getting a little bit of that here. If you're starting a home-based business and you go in to tell your boss, your company, whatever it is, maybe you work for like real estate or housing or something like that. You go in and tell them that you're leaving. They're going to offer you like a lot of money, a big fat promotion. They want to control you. They want to keep you there. Somebody wants to keep somebody as like a slave. This older man could be sick. I know, I get so sidetracked sometimes. So back to the Nine of Wands. That is giving up. Realizing you've had enough. You don't want to stand there anymore. You don't want to do it. I quit. It's over. I've realized my self-worth. And I'm not worth standing here and busting my butt for you. And we come into the Four of Wands, the sign of Aries. Now, is somebody realizing here, the Judgment in reverse is a realization. And I'm looking at what's around it. Is somebody realizing that moving in with someone was a bad idea? Accepting the job promotion. It's poor judgment. You're going to use poor judgment in something. And I keep seeing the same message over and over, and it's because you're following your heart. You need to find the strength and the courage to follow your head, because you know this is not going to work out. Eight of Cups, Pisces. You need to walk away from this. If you were starting a home-based business, I go back to that, you're going to be so much happier. You're at this crossroads because this chapter in your life is over. And here we have you at the end of the reading, wondering if you should bring something back to life or not. I feel like somebody needs to go back into hermit mode here. We have mirroring, and I don't really see how mirroring could fit into this reading. Mirroring is something that someone sees in their self, which is why I went with the parents. Like, is this a father who sees himself in his child? Something that you are doing makes them have a vision of like something that they did. I also feel like you could be too much alike. I just don't feel like you're going to get along. It could be a lot of things. See, this person has a big ego. Ego. The Peacock is also about developing spiritual abilities. The Seven of Wands, sign of Leo, is, defending yourself, standing courageously for your beliefs, standing your ground. With Judgment in reverse, I feel like you could be getting blamed for something. Like, this is all your fault. This is why this had to happen. You know what? It's not your fault. If someone is saying that to you. It's almost like you're going to have to, stand up to this person. I feel like he's saying, I don't know, you're not going to ruin this. Get out of here. Like, you're going to have to make somebody back off or stay out of your business, or you're going to have to beat them off with a stick. Literally. This Eight of Cups. See, you got this, a lot of Pisces here. Eight of Cups tells me that you need to walk away from something. Something that you had invested great love in. It's time. You're not using your gut here. Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. You are going to receive the reward for your hard work and effort, whatever that means to you. I just heard my only option. Somebody feels like this is their only option. You might have to take care of a sick father. I just keep feeling like this has something to do with somebody's parents. Let's pull some Kipper cards and see if we can get a little more out of this. The High Priestess in reverse tells me that there's red flags here. Somebody doesn't see it. Angels, what additional messages? Distant horizons. 36, breaking down to a 9. We have 2 more cards, angels. Yeah, there you go. Trapped. They're trying to keep you in jail. Somebody don't want to let you go. You can see your future there in the distant horizons. Adjudication. You got a decision to make, Cancer. Do you want to stay trapped in this situation, or do you want to move away? The distant horizons is your future. Yeah, you don't know what it holds, and You don't know how far away it is. But I feel like you do know that you don't want to stay there anymore. That's more distance. Somebody could want somebody to come home, but they only want you to come home so they can control you, keep you trapped. I'm sticking to my guns here. You need to tell someone no, and you need to walk away, Cancer. This message is for somebody. Realize your self-worth, and don't worry about what the future holds. You'll be fine. There's no bad cards here. There is a deceptive energy here, though. Where do we want to go next? Let's get a couple of crystal angels. Crystal angels. What do you got for Cancer? Okay. Garnet. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. This person is toxic to you, Cancer. This has been going on for a long time. 20 years. This person is energy draining. Don't let your pride get in the way, Cancer. I just heard pride 3 times. Pride, pride, pride. Don't let this person control you. Let's get one more. If they are offering you some kind of like fancy job promotion or something like that, clearing negativity, again, I mean the cards are repeating now. Release negativity from within or around you. This person is no good. And I go back to that because they said pride 3 times. Like if they are going to offer you some kind of fancy schmancy job and a lot of money, and you're like, ooh, well, I could be the, the boss. That sounds good on paper. But your heart is getting in the way. I feel like you're not, it's smoky, I feel like you're not thinking clearly. There's no swords here in this reading at all. Go figure. Somebody's not thinking clearly. On the bottom of the deck, we have lapis lazuli, life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. They want you to make a change. I'm getting the feeling that there's something better out there for you. Let's read that one because I don't really know that one too much. Whoops. Lapis lazuli. Your life is about to change, with blessings supporting your progress in learning and growing. This card signals that you're reaching a pivotal moment when you will make a life-changing decision. You may also have an epiphany that seems to turn your life upside down. Perhaps you realize a truth about yourself, a relationship, your health, or your career. Facing truth can be frightening, yet it's also very freeing. Lapis lazuli can also signal transformation on your spiritual path. You may return to core beliefs, connect with Mother Mary, or awaken your natural spiritual gifts. Well, that means you need to face the truth about something. Face the truth that you and this person are too much alike. Face the truth that you're worth more than that. Somebody could be opening a spiritual, home-based business here, and they need to leave their job. No matter what is offered to you, how much money, what type of promotion, you're not going to be happy there. This is a big decision. Somebody's undecided. Somebody doesn't know what to do. Let's get some advice. I'm getting that feeling more and more. But I don't like that devil in the middle, Cancer, I have to tell you. All right, that's too many cards, angels. Hold on. Guardian angels, what advice do you have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? This one. 3 of Cups. Wonderful news is on the way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, birth, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. So that makes me feel like you're going to have an ending that's going to bring you this exciting new beginning. I don't really see any pregnancies here. I mean, anything's possible with all these pages. But a birth, something's growing here. And it's time for you to make a life-changing path move. I keep feeling like a chapter is over. A graduation, graduating from one part of your life, and like the world card, you know, it's complete. Moving into the next phase, starting at the Fool, not knowing, once again, what lies ahead, but just knowing that you want a change in your life, and it's time. I did also see there is a wedding here. We got a wedding, invitations. Somebody's planning a wedding. Angels, do you have any other advice for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? Show them the message they need to see. That's your energy, Cancer, the Three of Cups. Good card. That's my social media card. Somebody doing something on social media, social networking. Social networking, you know, if you are starting some type of spiritual business, because I did see that, you need to, you're going to make new friends, you know, spiritual new friends. The Helper of Abundance, Knight of Pentacles. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend. Someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience. That person could be you. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. Slow planning, slow moving, but it is making plans for your future. This is career related. I feel a lot of career here towards the end. I wasn't feeling that in the beginning, but to me this is a social network career. You're planning your future. Everything's on the internet these days. Bottom of the deck we have 10 of Thought, 10 of Swords. A situation that has been troubling you has now come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. Well, as far as the addictions go, I didn't really see any addictions. I mean, the Three of Cups could be somebody having a drinking problem that they're going to get over. But I feel like the addiction is more like, it's a codependency. Not cutting the apron strings, like with their parents or even with this job. Like, I feel like fear could be getting in your way, and you just don't know if you have the strength to do this, so you're going to play it safe and stay where you're at. And Spirit is encouraging you to not do that. It's important to fully let go. Let go of the old job, let go of the family member, let go of the house, let go of this controlling person, and don't let your pride get in the way. I mean, I'm going to leave that portion of the reading there. What do we got underneath that? The Knight of Cups. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and past life connections are possible. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. So the Knight of Cups is also about following your dreams. But the Knight of Cups, I mean, somebody's going in a new direction. We're ending with 2 knights here. And that is your energy once again, Cancer. It was cups, right? Yeah, emotion. Somebody's getting married and taking their relationship to the next level, huh? All right. You could start focusing on your question now, Cancer. I'd rather you not pick your number until the third card is down. Reach way down in your gut and follow your intuition and take the first number that comes to your mind. And then once you have it, it's important that you don't change your mind and you don't pick more than one number. All right, angels, can we have one more card for Cancer for this reading on the table? That one right there. That one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have remain positive. You can do it, Cancer. Okay, now pick 1, 2, or 3. Only pick one number. Don't change your mind. Here are your answers, Cancer. No. Again, the answer is no. You need to tell someone no. And don't depend on this person anymore. Yes. That's what you're undecided about. No or yes. Oh my goodness. Perfect timing. Yes, it is perfect timing. To realize your self-worth and to tell that person no. There was a lot more no in this reading than yes. So I'm going with yes, perfect timing for you to move forward. We ended with 2 knights. And get away from this toxic energy, whatever it is, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching today, Cancer. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon.